We're Trappers Network, TNA Trappers Network. We back in the same, like, cracking the same. Make sure, like, comment, subscribe for more to get content. We got going on here at TNA Trappers Network. Some news you can use. Not legit though. You can't get at nobody's. Kind of legit though. Hold up. Wait. Shout out to Nate Dogg. Get into that if you ain't got into that, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, all that. Get into that if you ain't got into that. Y'all know the deal, man. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Become part of the Rich Trapper Mafia. That notification bell at the top. It all stays tapping in for latest and greatest. What we got going on here at TNA Trappers Network. TNA Trap News Network. Some news you can use. Not legit though, you can't get in college though, big dog. Make sure you get into that if you ain't got into that, man. Make sure you follow the new page, man. Hit that description. Follow the new page, man. If you ain't did that, make sure you do that, man. And if y'all watching this on live, make sure that y'all show some love and make that Cash App bling. Bow, 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 because that can only mean one thing. Hit that, you feel me? All that. We got Bricc Baby. Refuses to respond to DW Flame, calling him a liar. We're going to jump into this content, but without further ado, the don'ts, man. Make sure I get into that. If you ain't got into that, let's go.
Sure, here. Bricc, please respond to DW Flame's recent comments about you being a liar and lying all the time. Please give a straight, direct, grown-up answer. No gang slang and slick talk. Please.
That man said Bricc will get beat up and then come back and say, yo, I beat that nigga up, God.
Wait, it's a 10-minute clip. We don't need to listen to the full 10-minute clip, but it's DW Flame speaks on relationship with Bricc. I'm sure you already saw it.
Market dry, you gotta bring the Bricc Baby too. I'm not responding to that nigga.
These niggas right here, bro.
You can play it.
Oh, it's 10 minutes. I'm not watching this 10 minutes.
I can summarize it. It started with them. They're doing this game where you take a shot. You either
It's a 10-minute clip where Sharp is asked a question who he would choose, Bricc Baby or DW Flame was asked would he choose Bricc Baby or Sharp, and he said that he would choose Sharp because Bricc Baby's constantly lying, and he would choose Sharp because Sharp is a more silent individual, and he called Bricc Baby a liar. That's why he chose Bricc Baby. I'm sorry, he chose Sharp over Bricc Baby, and he called Bricc Baby a liar, so everything he doing is fraudulent and blah blah blah.
the question or take a shot. They said, who do you like better, Bricc Baby or Sharp? Before he was even finished asking the question, DW emphatically stated, Sharp, for show Sharp. And they're like, why? And they're like, well, because Sharp's not a liar.
But peep how intense the content ecosystem is. Already did 17 minutes speaking on Bricc Baby and DW Flame. So it's like anything that Bricc Baby does is definitely like just content fodder.
For sure. Also, too, right? Listen, look. Right now, look.
Well, anything Bricc Baby does is for sure content. Flacco, we're looking. You didn't ask us to look like 12 times. We're looking, bro.
Is these like reaction channels like have like no decorum? They would do like a 30-minute video on Flame like crashing out and on Bricc, and then as soon as Bricc responds to him for like 2 minutes.
But isn't Flacco a reaction channel? Doesn't Flacco do reactions? Flacco, aren't you like an overpriced reaction channel with what you do? Because Flacco doesn't really do documentaries and all that kind of stuff. He tried to copy, point, and shoot and all that kind of stuff. But then once everybody started calling him out for copy and point and shoot, he stopped doing that. But doesn't Flacco just react to what's going on in this atmosphere of world, the same thing that we all do? You call it news, but the news is nothing but a reaction? What are you talking about, Flacciana? What are you talking about?
They'll do like another hour and dissect the 2 minutes of Bric's comeback.
He spent the dub for that clip.
Flame is really like knowledgeable about global warming enough to make that his username.
I don't think that's the way.
No, just a reaction channel.
Like Flacco has all this animosity towards reaction channels, i.e. Trap News Network, Rich Trapper, the hottest reaction channel in the YouTube streets. But bro, you're just a reaction channel. Like you have no original content. You're not like Point and Shoot who does actual documentaries. You're not like Hood War Stories who looks up these cases or Swamp Life not Swamp Life, Swamp Stories or a Hood Media or none of that type of stuff, bro. You just give reactions and then you dress it up a little bit differently. But is Flacciana not a reaction channel? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, Flacciana?
They paid for the clip. Like, hey, let's see if you respond.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Hey, listen though. But yeah, so I'm gonna say this. I seen the clip. It was for about 10 minutes. Now that podcast though, I'll be real. I like their podcast, but they owe No Jumper a check.
Who hosts it? I didn't see it.
It's something like the stuff like that, right?
Yeah, I think the dude's name is JoJo.
But they're laughing.
San Diego.
But here's the thing too. Like everything Flacco's done is like, oh well, you owe No Jumper, you owe No Jumper, you owe No Jumper. What does anybody owe Flacco? Like, what has Flacco done? You feel me? Like, what's Flacco's claim to fame? What's Flacco's rise to stardom? What has Flacco done that's made us be like, hey, Flacco did this? Because in our last stream, Flacciano tried to blah, blah, blah and wooty bam at me, but I've interviewed T.I. When Boosie called T.I. a snitch and T.I. and Boosie had that back and forth, and that was one of the biggest stories in hip-hop. That was your boy, Rich Trapper, Trap News Network. We hit that. When T.I. needed somebody to sit down with and go through his 1-2 steps about what him and Boosie had going on, that was me. That was Rich Trapper. You feel me? Where was Flacciano? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But Flacco makes a living off reacting to men. Hey, he has a disdain for a straight cop. Yeah, on God. You feel me? So Flacco's whole thing is, based around, well, I don't like this person, I don't like this person, I have a disdain for that person, I have a disdain for that person, which is fine, because if that's how you make your living in this space, that's how you make your living in this space. I'm not saying you right, I'm not saying you wrong, but what I am saying is, we're not finna sit here and pretend like Flacciano doesn't do the exact same thing as every other stream, every other reaction channel. You feel me? Every other reaction channel, bro, it's the exact same thing. We all overall react to the same things. We all overall see the same woo-wops and wooty-bams and all that kind of stuff. It's all the same, bro. So to sit here and be like, oh, well, this person does this, well, this person only does this only does that, this person only does that. Hey, Pot, I'm Kettle. We're both black. Hey, Pot, I'm Kettle. We're both black. What makes any of us different? You feel me? From Paperboy News, to 2 Gangsta for YouTube, to Flacciano, to any of the other reaction channels. What makes Milk, what any of us do any different than the other ones? You just depends on who you want to hear from. That's it.
It's not. It's also signed for He's a cool dude. If it's who I'm thinking it is.
Yeah, but the last 6 major podcasts.
Flacco, shut the fuck up.
It's AD. It's DW Flame. It's bro,
it's all the no jumper drop.
That's such a tired racket, though. Like you missed your moment.
What you talking about?
That was an hour and a half ago, or a year and a half ago.
Yeah,
that actually was like
see, look, AD, Gina, and then the one with Rennie was talking about Adam for like an hour.
Yeah, have AD on your podcast. You'll get 12,000 views. You'll
Nah,
Gina views 3.9. Rucci, who look at calling out Adam 22 and no jumper. Rucci is like the #1 Adam 22 discusser on podcasts. Even though I don't think I've spoken about him on a podcast for 5 years, but literally Rucci's sole complaint about me and No Jumper is that at one point Gina and Duno, I believe it was, asked Rucci to do an interview. And this is after I had already interviewed him at least once.
Rucci Dog Baby.
And so they did an interview with him, and he was mad that I wasn't there, even though I did not at any time know that they were doing an interview with him. I wasn't on board with this. This was during
ODM Slim, brother, I need to know how y'all do the picture-in-picture, bro. That's why I called you earlier. And if I didn't call you earlier, I was thinking about you. So I appreciate you for thinking about me back and hitting me up on the DM and all that kind of stuff in the chat. I need something behind me so I can show y'all what I'm talking about. How you be having the Wooty Band behind you, how Neem be having the Wooty Band behind him. I need the Wooty Band behind me because I want to show y'all things and blah, blah, blah. Let me know.
a time period where a lot of people were doing different interviews. And for some reason, Rucci has never said anything about that to me, but has gone on 18 different podcasts and had full-length conversations about it just so that they could put my name in the title. It's really something.
Does he not realize how much more disrespectful that is to Gina and Duno than it is you?
And aren't you embarrassed that you keep talking about this and I've never responded?
No, but that's literally beyond that though. You're basically saying, oh, what the fuck, Gina?
That's not the real ODM Slim. The real ODM Slim's a mod. That's a troll ODM Slim. Damn troll ODM Slim. Thought you was a real homie ODM Slim. You're welcome to stay though.
You and Duno were here?
Exactly.
Where's Adam at?
But he was acting like I was ducking something when I didn't even know it was taking place. Look at this. Look how many times Richard's been interviewed on this platform. T-Rail.
If that's the real ODM Slim, send me a text message right now saying it's me.
I had him on 2 years ago. This is the first one. 4 years ago, I had him on. Then, it was, Duno and Gina.
I remember
had him and Chaika on 2 years ago, which again is kind of strange because T-Rail had him on around the exact same time. But hey, let's just interview him over and over. Look, Rucci goes in on No Jumper. Never seen this. I have no idea what he's saying. We did an exposed interview before all that. I'm just saying, considering how far you have made it into your career, the fact that we've interviewed you 4 times is honestly a lot. And so to me, it's kind of staggering that he's still talking about us. But
yeah, Rucci, that's my op, but that's my little dude.
I got love for Rucci. Shout out to Rucci. Shout out to G Perico. For those of y'all who don't know, man, I did a show with G Perico and Rucci. It was fire.
I don't know why he keeps talking about me on podcasts. Like, I figured if I didn't respond, that he would just stop at some point. But apparently, this is
appreciate it, Reg Dog. I got it.
Where he goes. I hope it doesn't constitute a lot of his everyday conversation in real life as well.
I would sincerely hope it doesn't. And
Nah, man, he's not doing that.
again, I'm leaning on the fact that I feel like that is disrespectful and to Gina more and Juno more than it is you. And not to cut you off, real quick, one thing Flame said that I did want to address is he made a comment, and Flame's my dog. You know, we've been cool way before the No Jumper thing, but he said that all the hosts on No Jumper, I don't want to misquote him, but this is what I derived from the quote. He said had no motion before we came to No Jumper, and that's the difference between him and the other hosts on No Jumper.
Do you think he knows?
Now, would you guys say that all the other hosts on No Jumper had as much motion, as much traction as DW Flame had when he got on No Jumper, or do you feel like DW Flame is capping when he said that he had more motion and more traction than all the other No Jumper hosts?
What projection is?
What is motion?
Well,
Because I ain't have no motion before no
But
jumper.
that feels like he's describing where he was at in his career at the moment that he came on. Like, no offense, no
Just going
shots,
that
but
way.
it felt like, you know, if DW Flame's rap career was exploding, he probably wouldn't have became a No Jumper host at that moment. It felt like he needed something, so that's kind of why he came around.
so in his eyes,
He had Wildin' Out though, so it
yeah,
wasn't like
exactly. So yeah,
it wasn't done for.
Yeah, DW Flame wasn't absolutely without anything. Like, I get the sentiment that Adam's making. I get the point that Adam's making. But we also have to remember the fact and be honest to the fact that DW Flame had a lot of things going within his own 1-2 step like Sierra prior to coming to the No Jumper situation. So, you know, you do got to give him his credit where the credit is due. You feel me? He did have a lot of things going on. He was tied to Wildin' Out, Nick Cannon, and all that kind of stuff prior to. So, you know, that's that.
I'm watching MTV.
I understand. Wild Out is a cool little bag, but let's be real, 99% of people do not have any fucking clue what's going on
Who
with Wild
watches
Out.
that?
like yeah, like,
They have a channel on
Yeah, I be racking-
Cool
racking
TV
my
where you can watch Wildin' Out all day, 24/7.
it's not the same. It don't
He's on
mean the
tour
same
right now
thing.
though. So
No,
I'm not
look,
saying that.
Yeah,
and it's not the
Wild Out.
same. Look, I have a lot of homies on Wildin' Out. Like a lot of my, because like battle rap was one of the foundations of that show. So
Absolutely.
a lot of my homies, you know,
Conceited
I've got a bag off of Conceited, Charlie, my boy Frack. There's too many to name.
Yeah.
But regardless of that, I think he was insinuating because he has other acting shit going on. So, I'm not disputing his motion.
Sure.
I'm not even gonna. But to say
Where that bag at, man? Bring that bag out.
all that just to say that like there's a lot of us here that have very storied histories, and yes, I'm not gonna front. Was I in a bad place before I went to No Jumper? Yes. Did No Jumper significantly improve my situation? Yes. Was I already a motherfucking legend in the culture, cemented city to city, state to state, international? Yes. You feel me? When motherfuckers touch the soil of 5 different continents and other people's dime, then holler at
you
me.
just proved though. Wait though, but you just
And that's not a diss to him. That's a general statement.
here.
Because I was
It was this to you.
fully a trophy before.
No, here, right. But like you just proved like his point, though, right? So again, like the motion can slow up, right? So even if you are a legend, and you're saying that you had slow motion to no motion before No Jumper, right? Because again, I had no motion. Right now, Bricc at the time, you was actually lit. So like, right?
What are you talking about?
I was lit in the Instagram streets. It depends on where you saying though. Like you get what I'm saying? Like
Lush, I don't know if y'all peep.
This
Lush
nigga
is
Turtle.
this nigga Lush is called Flockiana, a meat eater.
Can't tell you the last time.
I was making around and
You had slow motion to no motion before No Jumper, right? Because again, I had no motion. Right now, Bricc at the time, you was actually lit. So like, right?
What are you talking about?
I was lit in the Instagram streets. It depends on where you saying though. Like
Hey, Lush for sure is called Flockiana, a meat
I had
eater.
no motion. Right now, Bricc at the time, you was actually lit. So like, right?
What are you talking about?
I was lit in the Instagram streets. It depends on where you saying though. Like you get what I'm saying? Like I I was making a run in the Instagram. I didn't know nothing about potting or
You was being posted though,
so it's like this was new to everybody. Not like that, like to come sit down and learn how to have a conversation and learn how to interview and do all that. That shit was new to everybody. Nobody knew what the platform was gonna bring. Yeah, you had to be.
Now that's true. The podcast space and everything was new to all these dudes, which is why Bricc is looked at such in a way as like, oh, I'm a podcaster, not a game member, blah, 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 because it is a new thing. So I could definitely understand that. That's a new space for everybody. That's a new space for people to enter into. It's a new space for people to get some money out of, and it takes an adjustment. So I definitely understand that point.
Yourself on the platform in order to build a fan base on this platform, because it's a lot of people that came and you don't know that they was here and they didn't work here for a year and a half. Yeah, you still don't know them.
So it's not wrong with them, right? Because for example,
Flacco, my guy, like I gotta explain something to you. This game got valleys and peaks, and like. It's interesting, and like this. So I'll just bring reference to something that I saw on the No Jumper Reddit, which I never look at.
Okay. But was Lush, you reverted back to your old ways now.
But you know, I never look. Obviously, why would I?
Yeah, like literally, Flacco brings nothing to the conversation. You're not from the culture. You're just trying to come in, and anytime you ask something, people be like, "Hey, bro, shut up!" Like Lush just hit you, bro. Stop being a meat eater. Just had a conversation. Flacco doesn't know how to converse without eating meat.
Would someone like me ever look at the Reddit? I get way too much pussy for that. So a couple days ago on the No Jumper Reddit, there was a post, and it was a throwback post of the day where I came to No Jumper, and you were over there back on Fig. You feel me? And yeah, it was the when I threw up. Oh yeah. So not my finest hour, granted, but they asked you a question, so they're trying to bait you. You know, I see the trickery. But that's
Wait, what did they ask me?
Well, they asked you like about me, and they're like, what do you think about Lush? And you were essentially like, well, damn, like you know what? Like I fuck with Lush, that's my boy, but damn, I would hate to be in the same position as bro. I feel you. You're like, damn, that motherfucker 40 and ain't got shit cracking. I'm 42.
Nah, I ain't say that now.
No.
Hey, isn't it crazy how Lush is calling Flaccion out on something that none of the other podcasters outside of me and the Viral Way podcast will? Blue Devil, I'm talking to you. It's wild.
Damn, he ain't got it together like that, blah, 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 blah. Like, and I'm not, like, admonishing you for this, because you're not wrong. You know what I mean? Like, you're doing shit that I look up to this day. Yeah. With that being said, fuck you. No, with that being said, you essentially were like, you know, like Lush has no emotion at the moment, blah, 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 blah. I don't even know about him, really fuck with him like that, ironically. Sure. But the thing that I wanted, that inspired me to respond to was, look, bro, this game got valleys and peaks. And when I was your age, I was lit as fuck. You feel me? Like, I had a fucking YouTube contract.
All Flock will say, of course, facts, of course, facts, of course. So look, right, facts, of course. This nigga's wild.
And you feel me, was making Stupid Duck his 40 grand a month on my channel, blah, 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 blah.
Was Alki David?
No, way before Alki David. With Grind Time. You feel me? Like I met Alki David because of the accolades I had already stacked up. You're not finesse his ass. You feel me? Pause. But, so I'm just saying this game got valleys and peaks, and that's not to say that you're going to experience that, because you're probably smarter than me, you know what I mean? But the majority of the people in the entertainment industry, they might be up one day. They might be down the next day, and it's not really contingent upon age and things like that. We chose this outside the box lifestyle way before. You know what I mean? As have you. You know what I mean? Of course. You one of us now. So essentially, I'm just saying, bro. It can happen to anybody, so just be nice to people on the way up, because you're going to see the same people on the way down, God forbid.
Here, question, right? Okay.
Hey, be careful who you deal with on the way up, because you're going to see them same people on the way down. My bad, y'all, this box is in your face. I'm just trying to see something real quick. Be careful who you deal with on the way up, because you're going to see them same people on the way down, baby. So make sure that you are being very modest and very humble in all your woo-woppington and all that kind of stuff. You feel me? Because you never know, big dog. You never know. I don't know if y'all can see that on the screen, but you never know who you might have to cross. You never know who you might need. You never know none of that type of stuff. So when you're talking to people and dealing with people in all these type of ways, you never know. The person who's opening your door today could be the person saving your life tomorrow.
Right? No, so So in terms of like his actual statement though of like the actual like the motion part, right? Let's be real here, right? Like nobody is like, for example, right? It's like selling like 500,000 copies first weekend, saying, "Yo, let me be like a podcaster," right?
Right.
How many people are selling 500,000 first week?
How many people sell 500,000 first week?
That's a very odd metric.
Even Drake doesn't do that.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. 100,000 copies, right? First week, right?
Right.
And so you let me come on like No Jumper and be like a full-time host, right?
Correct.
Right. So like it doesn't happen. So he's not wrong in terms of. Usually, it happens once you try to once you're trying to pivot, and usually like you are trying to pivot into something new if the old thing ain't working.
The way you said it is 100% true and makes sense, but that's not what he was insinuating.
True. Okay.
Like the way he was insinuating it was like, hey, like these fools need that shit.
I had nigga 4 cars, an AP, and a gang of chains before I came here.
There's a lot of different ways to make money, and a lot of different risks.
Yeah, it is a lot of different ways to make money. It's a lot of different situations that come in. So I'm not sure what anybody has going on outside of. But, you know, some YouTubers have jobs. Some YouTubers have hustles. Some YouTubers have business. It's a lot of ways to get to $1 out here, big dog. It's a whole lot of ways to get to $1, big dog. That's all I'm saying.
We're just talking about the ups and downs that come with having a platform and everything. And recently, we saw this argument taking place.
Hold on. My bad. Boom, there we go.
Levels for a lot of different ways.
Yeah, you feel
okay. Get features. To put it in perspective, you all remember how proud and boisterous certain people were when they left No Jumper because they were doing very, very good in terms of live viewers and everything like that. Some people here might even remember there was a touchdown dance. There was somebody from the Reddit community presumably bought like 10,000 live viewers for T-Rell at one point, and he did a little touchdown dance. He was like, and it was like hilarious because the viewers were fake and they dissipated.
I would have been juiced too.
20K. Oh yeah, he had like 20K. Yeah. And he was so hyped. Thought that was it.
Fuck out of it.
That's why I'm saying it's not intelligent to get totally hung up on your numbers because realistically that shit comes and goes. Right now, you know, a good piece of live content on here might have like 5,000 views. There was a moment during the pandemic where we were having like 20,000 live viewers. Yeah. If I was sitting here feeling 25% as good as I felt during that time period, then I'd be setting myself up to feel like shit. I don't get super invested. Like, obviously, you need to have some sort of numbers in order to even sustain a business or even to have a fan base. But, you know, you will have ups and downs. And we've seen that with a lot of fucking people. Like, Joe Budden's podcast does 350,000 views on YouTube every episode. I remember when Roy and Maul left, there was like a significant period of time where they were doing like 100K every episode.
They were doing more than that.
What if he had just give it up? What if he had said, "Oh, we're doing like much"?
All right, man. That's that, man. We finna jump up out of here. But before we jump up out of here, hold on. I want to get to one more thing. Man. Y'all just wait it out with me. Wait for me. Don't play for me. Hold on. Boom, here we go. Trying to get y'all this little clip real quick. Bow, here we go. My man Reg Dog sent me that. Boom, here we go. Get to that. Hold on, y'all. This little clip real quick. Hold on. Boom, here we go. Shout out to Reg Dog TV.
Who's now about to be homeless, crying about being demonetized, having to start a whole nother channel now, doing about 100 views a video.
Flockiana is on my nuts. About to be homeless. Nigga, my bills is paid up until... This is where responsible budgeting comes in. Single parents. Since July of this past month, my bills have been paid up until April. Everything is paid up until April. Car note, rent, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm working on buying a house, you feel me? But car note, rent, utilities and all that is included. My rent, blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about it. It's a high number. Let's call it, never mind. Don't worry about it. High number, well over $2,000, well over $2,500. Don't worry about it. Kids, school clothes, got that in rotation. I grocery shop. Your parents. I grocery shop daily. You know how much eggs cost? Nigga, I got 4 gallons of orange juice in my refrigerator right now, nigga. 4 unopened gallons of orange juice in my refrigerator right now, nigga. Yeah. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Flockiana's just on my nuts.
Bitch ass nigga, you ain't going nowhere.
You talking about Rich Trevor?
No. Listen, you ain't going nowhere. Use a bum.
I saw something about him. That's the only reason I thought you were talking about him.
Use a bum.
Rich Trevor.
I don't even, nothing against him.
The crazy part is, was he making household quality money on the other channel? I mean...
Oh, hey, listen. According to the bitch ass nigga I'm talking about, oh my God. Oh, I have hip hop interviews, nigga, bro. You the bum, right? But also too, listen. Also too though, Snoopy Badass has surpassed all these niggas now.
I mean, I told him.
Who's...
All right, man, that's that. But I'm glad that Flocko cleared that up, because if you was ever to call me a bitch ass nigga offline or online, Flockiana, you gonna have to see me one day, bro. And you gonna see me a lot sooner than what you think. You said you would see me soon. I'm gonna see you sooner, big dog. Y'all mark my words. Me and Flockiana will be seeing each other very soon. Very soon. And it's not gonna be a spot where Flockiana can run and hide. It's not gonna be a building for you to slide into. It's not gonna be. You gonna have to see me, bro. You're going to have to see me, bro. So I will be very mindful of what you say to and about me, my nigga. Because it's going to be a time sooner than later where you're going to have to be a man for everything you said, bro. Red dots to the left. Y'all know the rest. Free Avenue Angel, so he's free. Y'all know the deal.